Attention! The following video may contain fun, humor, profanity, personal opinions, political incorrectness, and so on. If you are under the age of 18 or are easily offended by something as simple as gendered words, then I suggest you turn this video off and watch something more suited to you. Something like Sesame Street. Don't say I didn't warn you. G'day guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to those that are possibly clicking on this video for the first time. Today's video, I am doing a power up system upgrade to my Team Associated DR10M. Now this is something I'd planned on doing for a little while. When I built the car, I didn't have everything that I wanted to put in the car electronics wise, and I kind of made do with what I had at the time, but I decided to upgrade the car. Now if you haven't noticed from the thumbnail, you've probably seen the picture of the new ESC. So what I'm doing in this video is a new ESC and motor. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the workbench and have a look at what I've got. Alright guys, so here we have the new ESC and motor, and for the record guys, what I have here is a Reedy 4-turn motor. Now this motor isn't new, however I did order another one of these exactly the same from the same shop that I bought this from. However, it hasn't turned up yet. So this motor actually came out of my DR10. So the one that comes, the new one that comes, will go straight into the DR10. So, but previously, before that, for that motor, I had a Novak Velocity 5.5 turn. It's old, hasn't had a lot of use though, and it is still good. So it is being replaced with this Reedy 4-turn. Now we have here, I have a Tecan RX8 Gen 3. Now that is going to be replacing the Tecan RS Pro that I had in it now some of you who have been following this channel for a while are probably maybe thinking, well gee, why didn't you just get another McLaren DRK ESC? And I've got a McLaren DRK ESC in my DR10. Now don't get me wrong guys, that is a really good speed controller for no prep drag. The reason why I went for this is the DRK, the McLaren DRK has a 3.5 turn motor limit, and it is a 160 amp ESC. Now like I said, it is a really good ESC. However, though with my DR10M here, there's a few reasons why I went for the RX8 speed controller. One is because I've been doing research on 2-cell LiPo. It is practically no motor limit. There's a little bit of conflicting information on the back here. Round here, it says that there is a no motor limit. However, on the Tecan website, it says that there's a 2-turn limit for motors that are if you're running this on 2-cell. However, I'm going to be running this on 4 turns, and this speed controller has a rated current of 300 continuous amps and a burst current of 1000 amps. So the reason that is one of the reasons why I chose this speed controller. Now that speed controller is let me back up here, I'm getting a little muddled. So this Tecan RS Pro is a no motor limit. However, the reason why I went and decided to get one of these, as I explained with the motor limits and that, with the DR10M, it is a 4-gear transmission, and all of those gears are metal. So it's all metal gears in the transmission. And if I just grab one of the wheels here, it's running on these SSD aluminium beadlock wheels. So that is a lot of rotating mass for the speed controller to send to the motor to turn. So that's really the main reason why I went for this speed controller. So what I'm going to do is set the camera up, and I'll have it unboxed, and we'll have a look at what you get in the box. Alright guys, so opening up the box, obviously the main thing we want to see is the speed controller. So just give me a second, I'll carefully take this off. I'll just have to clean that up afterwards. So that is the Speedy. It's a big ass Speedy. It is an 8th scale, primarily designed for 8th scale, but it has multiple applications. And here you go. Just trying to get all the stuff out. So you get some stickers. These are actually pretty good. They match the color of the car, so that'll work. Get a fan in there, which I'll definitely be using. Now you get your wire for your terminals, so for your motor and battery terminals. You get some attention notes, and how to use the hotwire system. Now that's for programming. I do have the Tecan hotwire. It comes with the little cable in here, and you get your user manual. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install this off camera. I'm not going to bore you with going through it step by step and how to do it and so forth, but I'll install it, and we'll come back and have a look, and I'll show you the finish of it. And then what we're going to do is go to my test location, and we're going to see what this thing can do. Alright guys, got it installed. The bench is a mess from everything, but it was a relatively easy install. Funnily enough, I put this was some spare wire that I had, because I wasn't sure if there was going to be enough wire for the motor and the battery leads. Turns out it's both 12 Aug wire, just that this seems to be a thicker insulation, so that's a little bit strange. But anyway, yeah, went in okay. The little motor plate here just takes up just all the room there, but other than that, went on just fine. The motor went in just fine, obviously just a straight swap. This is actually another sensor cable that I had laying about that was just the right size. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's not much to say. Like I said, the install was pretty straightforward. All I have to do now, really, I'm going to hook it up to my Tecan hot wire system and just change a few parameters in the programming. And through the magic of video editing, guys, we are going to head to the track or the test area and see what this thing can do. Alright guys, we are at a similar location. The original location that I go to, like you remember in the past, is literally over that dirt mound. This is a new section of bitumen. I'm going to assume that they're going to paint it later on, but at the moment the surface is really nice and smooth and grippy. The other location that I go to, there were some workers there, and looks like someone tried to break through the fence, so they're repairing it, so I can't run there. So I'm going to get the car ready. I had some trouble trying to update, trying to program the ESC with the Hotwire app on my phone. Had to do it with my laptop, so I've got that with me. And apparently the new firmware version that's in the ESC that I've put on there won't work with the app, so I've been sending an email or two to Team Tecan, and they're advising me on what to do. So anyway, I'm going to get the car ready and hopefully get it ready for its first run. Okay, let's see what this thing can do. Better make sure my phone's ready. Yep, that's reading. Okay. Okay, drag, distance. Oh, stop. I'll stop that. Read. Don't know how it got that, but anyway. Alright. Just do a quick burnout. Alright, this is going to be a conservative start, so let's see how we go. Okay, we'll try that again. Okay. She's pulling to the left a little bit. Alright, my biggest problem here is the fact that even though it's new, it's newly constructed, so there's still debris and stuff. Yeah. Alright, give me a moment, guys. Alright, gonna try another burnout. start. Alright, I'm going to go easy on the takeoff here. Wow, that was good. Alright, let's see how we go. Read 72 kilometers an hour. Alright. Okay, it was, 3.05 seconds. Not as quick. Well, speed is the fastest, I think it's gone. I'll take a screenshot of it and show it right now. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep the tyres again and then warm them up with the tyre warmers, and we'll see how we go on the next run. Give this another warm up. Drag, start. Alright guys, let's see how we go. I just got to watch out for that pole. Hey. Drag, start. I just got to watch out for that pole. Well, so much for that nice body.
Emotional damage!
Might have to check the battery bias. But and I might back off the slipper clutch a pinch just to deal with the lack of traction. So give me a minute, guys. Alright guys, one of the issues I think I'm having, and I'm only going to surmise here, but the wind is coming from that direction. Now as you can see, it's a sheer drop down, a bit of a hill, and I can only assume it's just creating a tunnel effect because it seems to be pushing the car laterally that way. And but I'm going to give it another hit and we'll see what happens. I'm just going to go conservatively. Alright, let's give this a warm up. Bit of tie screech. Alright, let's see. Drag, start. Alright guys, this might be my last hit. Yeah, I backed the slipper clutch off way too much. Crazy. Alright, I'm going to check the battery, and if all's good, I'm going to give it another hit. Alright guys, this is definitely going to be the last pass. Alright. drag, start, last pass. Wow, that's much better. All right, let's read it. 74k an hour, 3.05. So I'll give that a screenshot if you can't see it. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause the video here and I'll be back to wrap it up. Well guys, that's going to be a wrap for this video. Wasn't the most successful test that I wanted to do. Like I said, that area that I just ran on, while it is new, and even as you heard from doing a slight burnout on the bitumen, there was a bit of tire screech. However, it looks like that it had been recently finished, and so there was still dirt and some debris on there. However, that last run was pretty good. I will say that. It was definitely frustrating, especially with the wind going over the hill, and that did seem to upset it, because that last run that I did, there was no wind and it went straight. So, and it definitely scuffed up that body. That caused a little bit of emotional damage there. But I didn't change any settings on the ESC. I'm gonna go home and change it a little bit more, because what I had was a bit of a turbo boost timing. I might change that, I'm not sure, but I'll change things maybe so there's no turbo boost and it's just ordinary timing and so forth. The ESC though, you know, I did a couple of runs back to back, and yeah, the ESC was good. It handled it no problem. So I'm gonna call that a wrap. I'm not gonna call it successful though. A little bit more testing and tuning to be done. So if you've liked this video guys, don't hesitate to give it a like, and I'll see you in the next video guys. Cheers.